Have you ever made a massive, critical decision instantly, driven only by that strong, profound sensation, often referred to as a powerful gut feeling? In our data-driven world, intuition is frequently and wrongly dismissed as either a wild guess or some mystical accident, lacking any clear, measurable scientific foundation whatsoever. Modern neuroscience proves conclusively that intuition is actually a highly sophisticated, unconscious cognitive process where the brain rapidly synthesizes vast amounts of past experiential data below the threshold of full awareness. Intuition is never the absence of logic. It represents the powerful accumulation of thousands of hours of learning and reliable pattern recognition distilled into one sharp judgment. Mastering exactly when to heed this inner instinct is the crucial difference between leaders who are merely reactive and those who are consistently, truly visionary. What are the two specific brain areas you must successfully harmonize to ensure your gut feeling is a valuable insight, not just emotional anxiety? I will be dissecting the precise neural architecture responsible for governing reliable intuition in the middle section of this video. I personally watched two senior leaders take the exact same huge risk. One achieved brilliant success relying on intuition, while the other failed spectacularly due to damaging impulsive judgment. I used to genuinely believe that truly intuitive leaders possessed some kind of rare, mystical gift, when they were actually only utilizing deep expertise processed rapidly by the unconscious mind. I realized that the greatest internal struggle was differentiating experience-based foresight, true intuition, from fear-based emotional arousal, impulse, which constantly misleads judgment. Perhaps you also recognize this persistent dilemma, possessing abundant data but feeling paralyzed by the deep fear of making a decision without complete internal conviction. Studying the recognition prime decision, RPD model profoundly changed my perspective, clearly teaching me that reliable intuition is the result of systematic, consistent cognitive training. We will explore exactly how neuroscience helps us build and consciously calibrate your valuable leadership sixth sense over time. The primary conflict in intuitive decision-making is the persistent internal battle between System 1 fast, emotional, and System 2 slow, analytical, processing centers in your brain. Intuition strictly operates through the rapid System 1, summarizing years of experience into powerful mental heuristics or efficient cognitive shortcuts for immediate use. However, System 1 is highly susceptible to cognitive biases and negative emotional tagging from the amygdala, which can quickly trigger detrimental impulsive decisions. Failure reliably occurs when a leader lacks the necessary time or domain expertise to thoroughly process critical data through the slow, deliberative System 2. Impulsively driven decisions are usually emotional reactions to perceived risk, not deeply processed insights that have been neurologically filtered effectively. The critical objective is successfully convincing your fast-acting System 1 to wait for input from the rational System 2 for important decisions. To ensure your gut feeling is a genuine, reliable insight, not just emotional noise, you must successfully harmonize two distinct brain areas: the amygdala and the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, VMPFC. The amygdala acts as the crucial relevance detector, tagging all experiences with necessary emotional value, either positive reward or negative aversion divided by pain. The VMPFC, a specific region in the prefrontal cortex, is the powerful integration hub that weighs the emotional signal from the amygdala against the cold, utilitarian assessment of expected logical outcomes. Good intuitive judgments involve a well-functioning VMPFC that successfully integrates emotional memory without allowing the raw emotion to seize control of the final decision. Mature leadership is consistently marked by a healthy VMPFC, capable of calmly sitting in the middle of severe uncertainty without collapsing into reactive panic. You must intentionally train your brain to withstand emotional pressure while maintaining the VMPFC clarity necessary for sound decisions. The essential solution for developing genuinely reliable intuition is cultivating expertise-based intuition, precisely explained by the Recognition Prime Decision, RPD, model developed by Gary Klein. True intuition is not a mystical talent, but the predictable, direct result of unconscious pattern recognition formed after years of repetitive exposure to diverse, structured domain challenges. Expert leaders make remarkably fast and highly accurate decisions because their brains automatically match the current unique situation with millions of accumulated cases stored in their robust, long-term memory. This rigorous process requires deep, highly consistent engagement within your specific expertise domain, ensuring you continuously build comprehensive, detailed knowledge schemas. Intuition only becomes truly reliable when it has been sharply honed by systematic, honest reflection on accumulated past successes and failures over time. Developing a powerfully strong intuition is an effective, long-term investment in your brain's processing capacity and critical memory consolidation. The critical ritual for effectively calibrating your gut feeling is a daily calibration ritual that intentionally merges objective data with your body's specific interoceptive response signals. This structured ritual involves consciously tracking and recording your initial intuitive reaction before making every important decision, subsequently comparing that feeling with the actual eventual outcome. Pay close attention to your body's physical responses: stomach tension, gut feeling, heart rate changes, or sudden perspiration, which are crucial signals from the insular cortex regarding your internal emotional state. Noticing these important interoceptive signals helps you effectively differentiate between irrelevant, stress-based anxiety and experience-backed, accurate intuition. By intentionally training this specific self-awareness, you can gradually teach your VMPFC to prioritize the most accurate and relevant intuitive signals for better judgment. Tangible evidence of trained intuition's power is clearly demonstrated in the case studies of legendary CEOs like Steve Jobs and Reed Hastings. Jobs famously trusted his powerful gut instinct regarding the iPhone's core design, explicitly ignoring contradictory market data that showed initial consumer disinterest. Similarly, Reed Hastings was strongly guided by his gut feeling to pivot Netflix entirely to streaming, even when early data didn't fully support the enormous financial risk. Their visionary, intuitive decisions succeeded because they were reinforced by deep domain expertise that efficiently facilitated rapid, subconscious pattern recognition. They used intuition to quickly formulate a viable hypothesis, and then deliberately sought minimal viable data to externally validate that strong internal impulse. Intuition, within the context of visionary leadership, functions as the primary tool for creating the strategic direction, while data serves as the essential tool for validating the path forward. As an expert leader, you should primarily trust your gut feeling when the available data is either incomplete, highly conflicting, or severely outdated, situations frequently encountered in fast-paced environments. Intuition proves invaluable in environments characterized by high dynamism, severe ambiguity, or critical time-constrained decisions, where slow, rational analysis guarantees missing the opportunity. Conversely, you must remain highly vigilant of impulsive instincts when you are suffering high emotional stress, extreme physical fatigue, or when the decision lies outside your established core expertise domain. Ethically trusting your intuition means relying on your carefully accumulated experience, not succumbing to impulsive emotional desires that quickly mislead judgment. Understanding that intuition represents the brain's fastest form of integrated pattern processing is key to using it effectively and strategically. Imagine the synergistic relationship between intuition and rationality as two distinct professions. The architect, rationality, meticulously designs the structure based on rigid calculations and detailed, explicit blueprints, ensuring structural integrity. The carpenter, intuition, instantly senses the feel of the specific wood and makes quick cuts based on rapid pattern recognition honed over decades of physical work. The best strategic leadership requires both systems working in profound harmony, with the fast RPD carpenter providing rapid input to the responsible VMPFC architect. Relying solely on the architect, data, leads to crippling decision paralysis. Relying only on the carpenter, impulse, risks fatal structural mistakes in the business. Highly skilled leadership successfully balances critical analytical reasoning with a deep, calibrated trust in subconscious pattern processing. In conclusion, the science of intuition affirms that the gut feeling is not mysterious, but is a valuable, ultra-fast form of experience processing essential for any proven leader. The internal conflict between raw impulse and genuine insight is resolved by diligently training the VMPFC to integrate emotions with rationality, transforming initial feelings into validated decisions. The reliable solution is expertise-based intuition actively built through systematic reflection and the consistent accumulation of challenging experience, not through unscientific shortcuts. Neuroscience confirms that highly calibrated intuition is a powerful tool for rapid problem solving, provided it is constantly validated and regularly recalibrated against objective external results. You must stop viewing intuition as a rare gift and start seeing it as a trainable cognitive skill that must be constantly sharpened. Now is the precise time to take decisive action toward profoundly strengthening your invaluable intuition. Initiate the daily calibration ritual by meticulously recording your immediate initial gut feelings before making every important decision, and rigorously compare these feelings with the subsequent actual results obtained. Remember this undeniable truth. Your accurate intuition is your most valuable subconscious library of experience, and its reliability only increases with consistent, deliberate practice and focused reflection. Use this transformative neuroscience to successfully convert moments of paralyzing doubt into actions driven by resolute confidence and superior decision-making. Challenge yourself to intentionally integrate rigid data analysis with your body's interoceptive signals, successfully creating holistic and highly effective leadership. If this powerful science of intuition guide has fully opened your eyes to your hidden potential, please show your deep commitment by immediately hitting the like button right now. Subscribe and widely share this essential video so that more leaders fully understand that the true secret to lasting excellence is mastering the crucial balance between objective, data, and profound subconscious wisdom.